So you guys are gonna love this. When I break this down now, you guys are gonna appreciate this. And this is so simple. All right, well, let's do it. So, you know, when you're in your house and you're feeling anxious, or you're procrastinating, or you're just stuck in that pattern that we all get stuck in, where you're just obsessively thinking about the same things. It could be positive things, it's probably likely that it's going to be negative things. And in your heart, you want to go out and take action, you want to go gym, or you want to socialize, you want to do your social practice, or you want to work on your business, or you just want to do things that you need to do that make you feel good. So a lot of people get stuck in the trap of, they start thinking about what they need to do when they're at home, and the fear comes up, the anxiety comes up, or it's very slippery, the fear. You might not feel biological fear, fight or flight, but your mind won't be, it will be messy up there. It will be like a sewer. It will be unkind and negative. So one of the tricks that I've used for many years is I trick myself into getting out. So I wanted to go gym today. I don't feel like it. And the reason why I don't feel like it is because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling too happy. And I kind of feel satisfied because I feel like I've worked very hard last few weeks. The clients are making great progress, and I'm pleased about that. And things are just going well. But I also know if I don't go gym and I don't go out and I just rest on my laurels, I'm going to be weakening. I'm not going to be pushing myself. So what I do is I say to myself, well, I'm just going to get my I'll put my gym bag on. I'm just going to get out of the house and see what happens. So now I'm out of the house, I'm walking towards the gym. Still part of me don't want to go. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't feel like going through the process of going through the reception, coming down, taking my bag off, going in the locker, changing my clothes. I just don't feel like doing it. Just a pain in the arse. I wish I could just click my fingers, be in my gym kit and be curling weights, doing the weights. So there's that lazy streak in me that we all have, that is in my clients and everyone. So the way I'm doing it, as I said, is by tricking my own mind. I'm not even going to say the negative mind, it's just the mind, in getting out the house, getting closer to the gym, breaking down that monster, that invisible fear. And as I said, sometimes fear doesn't show up with a frightening feeling. And that's why I've had it in sessions before. We've all done it. I've done it myself, where I'll say to people, why aren't you doing that? And they say, well, I'm not scared, I just don't want to do it. I say, well, the real truth is you are scared, because if it's something that you want to do and it's going to benefit your business or your dating life, or you can improve your social anxiety or improve relationships with your mum and dad, why are you not doing it? And you're not doing it because you're scared to do it, and because the fear has intelligently rationalized, tricked you. And it's actually used, one of the biggest tricks in the book is to say, well, I'm not scared, I just don't want to do it. Well, guess what? I said I said for many years, at a certain point, I'm not scared to travel, because I've faced so many fears and become globally successful. But the truth was, I was terrified to travel. And I didn't feel the biological effects of that, because in the moment, I wasn't coming outside my comfort zone to trigger the fight or flight. So we don't realize sometimes that we're scared when we think we're not scared. And it doesn't always mean, oh, I'm so scared to go to the gym. It's like, not on a level where like you'd be scared to go into a boxing ring. That's a different type of scare. That's when you're shitting yourself, because you know you're going to go in and fight another man. But it's a slippery fear, and if you're not aware and if you're not intelligent, it will beat you. And you see, one day you think, all right, it's only one day, but one day turns into a week. 1 week turns into a month, a year. Before you know it, you've been undisciplined for 5 years, and the detrimental effects of that are catastrophic to your life and your self-improvement, etc. So I always come, have you guys noticed unconsciously, where did my teaching first start? Where's my office? I sound like Training Day, Denzel Washington. My office on the streets in public. Why? Because I had to get my clients out the house, because they're depressed, same as I was. Anxiety, social anxiety, paranoia, fear of people. So when you're out of the house, you're winning. Just by walking down in public, you're winning. So it's the little things that make a difference. So for any person who said to me, what's the best advice you could give me to get started with getting over my social anxiety, my fears, my anxiety? You'll notice in most of my videos, even the old ones, you got to get out of the house. Because when you get out of the house, all dreams are possible. When you stay in the house, all dreams are very unlikely to be achieved, because the mind gets you in isolation, the negative mind. The mind gets you when you're in your house. The depression gets you, the demons, the schemers, the invisible monsters. I speak from experience. I don't speak from textbooks. I speak from living it, failing at it, succeeding at it, struggling with it, not struggling, and teaching quite a lot of people around the world. So when you're out of the house, you're 80% there. And that philosophy, guess what? This is going to blow your mind. So when I'm out the house, I can build on my dreams. I can go and travel now. I can go to an airport and go to another country. I can ask someone out. If I see someone that I feel attracted to, I'm out, there's people everywhere, I'm in real life, I can ask them out. I can go and see my parents. I can go see my friends. I can go do some sightseeing around London. There's a multitude of things that I can do that are unlimited, that will make me happy and grow when I'm at the house. But when I'm in the house, I can't do jack shit, because it's got you in an armbar, like in I don't know much about UFC. I know a little bit. I know enough to know that there's certain locks that if someone gets you in a lock, you're going to get tapped out, get your arm snapped. So when you're in the house and you can't get out, your mind has tapped you out. It's got you. So you've got to break out of it. And the way you break out of it is by going, let's just go for a little walk. And I always say that to my clients. If I take them out for exposure therapy to socialize, I always say, let's keep this simple today. Let's start really simple, baby steps. Should we leave the house? Should we go for a walk, short walk? And they go, sure. And we build on that walk. And guess what? These walks that I do, I've been doing all my life, these are the walks that prepared me and helped me to go and do public speaking. Something that I thought, I can't do it, it's deaf to me. When I was shy and I was insecure and I had bad anxiety, I wasn't comfortable around other people. But it was the walks around London. It was those long walks. It was the walks around Chelsea, Victoria, West London, Central London. These walks are mentoring walks. These are therapeutic. These are the walks that give you therapy, give you confidence. This is where dreams come true. So get out of the house as often as you can. I promise you, your mind will be, you'll have a better mental health. And also you'll be fitter as well. You burn calories when you're walking. And I found naturally over the years, I've observed this in myself and my clients, the more you walk out in public, you have better body language. You know, your body language deteriorates when you're isolated and you're at home, because you don't have to use it. You just sit around, you lay around, you sleep, you eat bad food. You guys know the regular patterns, the addictions, etc. So guess what now? You're gonna love this. I'm outside the gym. So I tricked my mind, because my mind was giving me a hard time today. So I'm not being big-headed. I know a lot of you appreciate this. I'm trying to motivate you. I live what I teach. I practice what I preach. I don't just give it to my clients and just sit on my throne and say, I'm the same. I'm on the same level. I'm not better than anyone, or I'm not below. I've got great potential, the same as everyone who follows me. And now it's time to go to the gym. Fearless.